everybody?
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Unveil Paranormal News with Clarissa and Bradley.
That's me.
That's him. Tim, welcome, everybody.
Yes. Welcome, everyone watching.
So glad to be here this week. We've got some great news for you guys and great things to share with you in the paranormal world and some tea.
Yes.
Because Clarissa has been triggered.
Yes.
Again, yes, I know. I've been very triggered. So, let's get on to the goodies, guys. First up, we're going to talk about our news and events and a little bit of paraceleb news. As always, we start with the same thing every show. Let's grab my window here. All right, first things first. Brad, thank you.
Hey, Brad Webb.
For introducing me to Haunted or Not.
Yes. I found this on Facebook a couple weeks ago, and it popped up as a reel and was showing me the 5 most haunted places in Missouri. And I know you've been working on your database for haunted locations and price and city and doing them by state. So then I delved a little deeper into Haunted or Not, and it's actually an app, and you can look up haunted locations by state. But they do charge. You can do it weekly or annually.
Yeah, and it's like around $1 a month.
Yeah, I think it looks like $8.99 for the year.
Okay.
From what I remember, I looked at it once. I didn't actually subscribe yet, but I'm thinking about it. But I might not need it since you have your website.
Oh, since I'm doing all the legwork over here, right?
Right.
Yeah, guys, so Haunted or Not is, like he said, an app, and it's a website. This is their Facebook page right here you see. I'm definitely going to dive into it to kind of see if there's some locations I don't have listed. When I get the time to get those updated, I am all the way through Kansas in the alphabet of the states. So do have those all updated. If there's any locations you don't see on the list, let me know.
Send them to us.
Whatever.
Send it to me, send it to
Brad. Brad's constantly sending me locations, so we're going to continue to get that up. I will not be charging a fee for my website, so just so you guys know. But just so you know, you actually can subscribe on the website, and it will send you updates when I make updates.
Yep. What's up, John?
So keep that in mind. Definitely check this out. Give them a like, follow, and keep updated on those locations. In other news, we have this giveaway I seen that I thought, you know what? I love giveaways. Giveaways are great.
They are. It's a way to draw people in.
Yes, absolutely. Journey into the Haunted LLC is a group that I've been following. Kind of have a girl crush on her, so definitely follow her. But they have a giveaway this Saturday. There's actually quite a bit on the show that's going on this Saturday. So they have a giveaway. Looks like it's a music box, a K2 meter stands, and then some cat ball stands, which I've not seen anybody have any cat ball stands.
Cody is making them, and I am picking some up when I see him at Windermere.
Okay. I've not seen any. And maybe I've seen it in one of his posts and just didn't register it in my brain.
Yep.
But
Cody's selling them a dozen for $8, I think.
Okay.
So I'm getting some made for myself.
Yeah. I do not use cat balls. To me, they're kind of really too... I like the idea of a holder, though, because I think they're kind of too sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
I've
never used them. I ordered some. I ordered me a set of 4, and they've been in the box. I've not even opened them yet.
Mm-hmm.
But then I saw that he was making stands, so I ordered some glow-in-the-dark.
Okay.
A dozen glow-in-the-dark ones that I'll pick up.
Okay. Yeah, so that might be something you're interested in. I would love to have me a music box, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But I really wanted one just like you guys have, so.
Yeah.
the
There,
coughing and stuff.
the one I have is extremely hard to find.
Yeah. But ironically enough, you and one of my other friends have the same one. So
Oh yeah,
they must only been making it for
I think Paula has the same. Paula has the same one I have too.
Yeah, so I want to know where y'all find them. So I would love to have a music box. That's definitely something to add to my list. All right, guys. Hey, what's up, Brad? What's up, John? Sorry, I have to jump over. I don't get to see the comments like he does.
Yeah,
Students would be nice so you don't kick them. Yeah, we've all had that experience with kicking them. All right, guys. Next on our list. First off, huge congratulations.
Yes.
To Amanda from Shadow Seekers Paranormal. She is now, from what Brad said, heading up the Peru
the
UFO
Peru chapter. Yep.
Team out of Peru, Indiana. So congrats to you, girl. You're gonna rock it. I know it. They are having their meeting February 24th. Looks like it's at the Peru Public Library for 2 hours. That's something you're interested in joining. Fort Wayne, I think, will still have theirs.
Yep, Fort Wayne's got a meeting coming up soon too.
Yeah, but I definitely wanted to give a shout out to Amanda, one of the very few females I like in the field. She's been more down to earth and not fake, so I adore her. She's awesome.
Yeah, Amanda is fun to investigate with.
Yes, for sure. Keeps it real, and I appreciate that. People keep it real. We'll hear more about that later during the tea. So we do have several events actually coming up in this week's paranormal news. Northwest Indiana Paracon is this Saturday.
Yep, our good friend Pete Grist is in charge of this.
Yep, he's in charge of this. This was an event I actually planned on going to, and Brad reminded me it was this weekend, and I'm like, already? Seriously? So I definitely probably won't make it. Unfortunately, I work at one of those jobs who love to force us to do overtime and not have a life. So,
John, if we decide not to go to Brown County, we could always go to this instead.
So I probably will not make it, unfortunately, but definitely, Brown County.
Yeah, we were gonna go down to Nashville and go to the rock shop and the winery and just walk around Nashville.
Gotcha.
Might go down and see our good friend Matthew Jackson, who lives down there.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Yep. I will be going to an event though soon. We'll talk about that in a minute. But first, Valentine's Day is coming up, and apparently Valentine's Day sucks.
It does. and every haunted house here in Indianapolis, they're doing special Valentine's Day themed like exhibits. So they're now at I think this one's at Necropolis. This one's at Necropolis here in Indianapolis. They're doing a 2-weekend event for Valentine's Day sucks. So
Yep. And this is a haunted location, or they do haunted house, right?
It's an actual haunted house. Yeah, not a haunted location, but a haunted house.
Yeah. So if you hate Valentine's Day or whatever, then here you go.
Yep. And they're doing another event down at Nightmare on Edgewood. I saw an event there. So yeah, like the 3 major haunted houses here in Indianapolis are all doing Valentine's Day themed events.
So I mean that's kind of fun. I love when they do stuff like this, especially for people who like really aren't into the Valentine's Day for the year. You know, I'm usually single during Valentine's Day, so I would totally relate to this. But this is definitely a cool thing, especially since it's at a haunted location or haunted attraction, it says.
Yes, so. Haunted attraction.
Yeah, to be correct, but yeah, absolutely. And events we are going to, I'm going to scroll this in.
Yes.
Paranormal Gathering at the Windermere. I have looked at the list of vendors, and
Yes,
it's
they
very.
finally announced you today. I saw it.
I did. They did. They did. Yes, they did. I still need to pay. Sorry, guys. I'll get to you. I am slacking big time. It's only $25 to be a vendor, so it's no worries there. But I'll definitely get that covered. But guys, this event, like, I'm kind of excited because there's a lot of vendors there that were at Para Unity
Yeah,
5,
yeah.
and
It's being run by Lee Allen, who is actually at Para Unity too. So
yes, and I'm sure I've seen him. Don't remember talking to him. If I did,
you talked to everybody that day. So
I did talk to everybody that day. I was the host. It was my job to make sure everybody was enjoying their time. That's something y'all don't forget when you're hosting an event.
mm-hmm.
It's not about you. Treat it as if you're like the manager at a facility. You want to make sure that everybody is comfortable and enjoying their time. So definitely talk to as many people as I can. Sure, I may have talked to him. He probably knows if he talked to me. I'm sure. I think he said he's seen me when I messaged him.
I talked to him.
Yeah, but I'm hoping maybe this event, since I'm going to be a vendor, I actually get to chit chat with people. And Brad,
I
are
bought
you gonna,
VIP tickets, so I'm not actually vending, but I will be there. So
but
I'm going early, so I'm going actually down on Friday.
yeah, Brad's gonna be there the whole stinking time. I've only booked to be a vendor on Saturday. And you see those pretty little pictures behind Brad?
Yes, yeah, they are going to probably be there at her table, and we are
Yeah.
going to sell some of these. And I have a huge stack on the floor too. So
I have offered to let Brad leave some of his beautiful artwork that he is improving on every day. I swear he paints more than any Picasso out there.
I do paint a lot. I do paint a lot. Yeah.
A lot. And so I told him, hey, man, you want to leave some at the table? We'll sell them for you. So I'll be
And
there.
Henry and Ginger are probably coming too.
Yes, they will be hanging out also with us. And him, and he'll be walking around doing his thing. So definitely check that out. The Windermere, great host. I know several people that are. It sounds like a couple people are hosting it.
Yeah.
Mainly Lee Allen, but
Lee Allen, Jay and Teresa Lynch are helping.
yeah,
I know Paula is going to be there.
Paula, yeah,
Yeah.
I love Paula.
There's a huge, like, everyone I know is going to be there. It's going to be a huge event.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. We're looking forward to that. All right, on to our pair of celebs. We're actually really only talking about one pair of celeb this week. Dustin Perry. We are. We only have 2 posts. Dustin Perry is going to be at Photographs. Also, this week, or March, sorry, this is in March, same thing as the same weekend as Windermere. Photographs Para Fest 5 in, of course, Michigan, because there's so many paranormal events in Michigan.
There are a ton. But this one does a lot of good things because this one raises money for dog rescues, I believe.
Yes, and we love our pets, especially in this household. And I know you do too. You guys got your kitty cats.
Yep.
Brad captures cats and brings them inside his house.
This is true. She's not been outside since it got cold, so
yeah. So Brad kidnaps the poor cat, trying to mind its own business.
Hey, she showed up here. She's liking it outside and living in our porch, and then it got cold, and we're like, "You can just come inside." Then she just never went back outside yet.
It doesn't help his neighbor has a whole herd of cats across the street, so
yeah, that old lady is literally a crazy cat woman. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not surprised that they wander over your way. So
right.
But definitely check out that event. The other thing, Dustin, is also going to be kind of in my neighborhood in Fort Wayne. And you said there's also going to be an event similar to this.
Yeah, this same event's going to also be held down here in Indy at the Old National Center.
Yep. So Dustin Perry's going to be here, just going to be, it's for all ages, reserve seats, so on and so forth. The details there. It's April 12th. And
I forget what the Indy one is, but it's around the same time.
Yeah. Ours is going to be at the Clyde Theater in Fort Wayne, which, by the way, is haunted from what I've told. I don't know that there's any way to get in there and investigate it, but I have been to the restaurant within it, and it's pretty good. So, but the Clyde Theater plays a bunch of bands and stuff every week. So, in this situation, Justin Perry's going to be there speaking. So, might be an event, especially for you Fort Wayne folks or even your indie folks interested in going to that. Check it out. All right, Brad, on to our next segment.
Yay!
Okay, guys, we have our next upcoming segment here. Let me stop my screen share because it's still showing I'm sharing, but it's not on the screen. Next segment here is from our favorite host who keeps dragging his new friend Ginger on the show. I didn't know I was hiring her too. But up next for you folks is Skywatch. Thank you so much, Henry and Ginger, for that report. We appreciate you. Looks like she was trying to hold his hand, though. What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there. That wasn't how they were last time I saw them.
Interesting. So, guys, that was a UFO allegedly in the snow in Ukraine. What do you guys think? My first thought was that's small compared to what I typically see.
Right. But why would someone build that? So it's kind of like both sides of the plate. Like, why would someone just randomly build that? So who knows? It could be real.
Right. I was looking at the details of like the numbers, like the letters, what is it called? You know, the writing on it.
The hieroglyphics or writing.
Yeah. To kind of see if it looks like weird, alien-esque, whatever. I did see some people speculating that it was a drone. I'm not sure.
Looks like John's hitting on Ginger.
A movie? What kind of movie, John? I didn't know John was into all that.
He may be into redheads. Who knows?
It's the redhead thing, ain't it? Guys love redheads. So I don't know about that video. I don't know, because I don't know what the purpose of it would be if it was sculpted by a human.
Right.
Whatever, you know what I mean? I don't know where, like, if I had more time, I would have been like researching it and stuff. So what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments if you think that is in fact a UFO, a actual UFO, or if it's something else. What were your thoughts, Brad?
I want to lean towards it's a UFO, just because I want to believe that there could be really one out there.
Yeah, I mean, you never know.
It could be a UFO for midgets. Who knows?
Oh my god! So now there's midget aliens. Is that what it is?
Yep.
John, is that something you're into too?
No, but he'll probably comment that I am.
Brad lives in some midget aliens.
A PG movie.
PG. Oh, PG movie. Okay, I see. All right, guys. Well, on to our next segment, guys. This is actually a really, really good video. I love it. It's hilarious. I think it's hilarious. It's my least favorite video of the show, but we're definitely going to share it. Brad, do you want to set the scene for them?
So, John, this is our very first ever trip to Ashmore. This was our investigation we got to go to after we went to their first Para-Unity conference out there. So, yeah, this is the night that happened. This is our very first trip to Ashmore. This is John filming. This is like literally just a few months after Robin bought Ashmore.
What floor?
This is on the first floor.
Okay. All right. Let's play the clip.
The steps are going. I was living on the second floor. What the fuck?
And I was wrong. That is the third floor, not the second floor, or not the first floor.
Oh my gosh!
It's so good. Can we show it again?
Yes.
The steps are going. I was living on the second floor. What the fuck?
I love hearing him go.
So the completion of this video is that happens to him. I'm down on the first floor taking photos, and he comes running down to me, and he's like, "Dude, something just hit me in the chest. Something just hit me in the chest. I don't know what it was. I didn't see anything. Something hit me in the chest." And he's holding his camera, and I'm like, "Were you filming?" He's like, "Yeah, I was." So we like record. We go back and we watch the video, and then we saw that. And from there on out, it's been the funniest thing ever. And then he actually posted that on a Facebook page, and he warned people that there was foul language in it.
Right.
And someone commented it. Look at this douchey ghost hunter using foul language to make himself so macho. And he
my god.
Him and like the moderator of the page got on this person. He's like, "I dropped the F-bomb like a sailor," and blah blah blah. I'm like, and he's like, John's like, "What part of that made me sound macho when I screamed like a little girl?" And I'm like, so that is probably my all-time favorite bat video. Even though last week's video was actually of me getting swooped at, this one of John getting hit is still probably one of my favorites I've ever seen.
Which I'm curious if John's still watching. John, let us know what you thought the hell it was at first before you realized it was a bat. Because if he was like, "I got hit by something," I want to know what his thought was.
Right.
On that. Let us know.
Hey, what's up, Cody?
All right. This week we are going to have Brad do the tarot reading of the week, which, by the way, how's everybody's February? Because last week we did February.
Right. We did the whole month.
The whole month. Still waiting on the 28th to get here because I still think that's going to be an important date. So keep that in mind. I hope everybody's week went well. You know what, Brad? I'm in the mood to only pull half of the deck.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to grab that up for you. And Brad is going to give you your weekly. Let's see. Brad, you going to do the whole week?
Yeah, I'll do the week. I'll do the week.
Next Wednesday's Valentine's Day. Do you want to?
That'd be awesome, Cody. You need to look at Cody's. Yeah, are you going to play your little intro?
Yeah, in a second. I want to see his thing. Hey, guys, I want to sponsor your... What? You want to sponsor us? I will make a bunch of stuff for this show for free. Well, boy, you can do whatever you want for free because I'll take it. Let us know, and we will give you a shout-out. We appreciate you.
Yes, thanks, Cody.
All right, guys.
We were actually talking about the cat balls I ordered earlier, so...
Yep, we were.
The cat ball holders.
We were. All right, guys, here is your tarot reading for the week. All right, Brad Ferris.
Keep shuffling.
Yep. Like, I'll do the shuffle, or...
Okay, pick the top card.
This one right here?
The one closest to me, yep.
So you want? Okay. All right, this week's card. Reading from a non-tarot reader. The Magician.
Well, maybe that means people's Valentine's Days are going to be magical. Is my first.
I literally thought something about Valentine's Day too, because the roses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's coming up this week, so. See, has he got like an infinity symbol over his head?
Yeah.
And he's holding like a scroll, like someone's going to get news, or he's going to hand out news.
Ooh. We got some big news coming.
Maybe.
Is that a pentagram?
Yeah, that's a... Maybe he's got some witchcraft coming.
Ooh.
But yeah, I think people's Valentine's Days are going to be magical. The weather's supposed to be great this weekend down here in Indy, so...
Lucky you. I'm sure it's going to be down here too.
It's supposed to be like 60 here Friday and like 50, mid-50s Saturday. But yeah.
White ones like lilies?
Yeah, it looks like it. Sorry, I have to get so close to the camera since I'm not actually holding the card. But yeah, I think with him being the magician, I think that means things are going to be magical. It's going to be a good week. Low drama, although I've heard tea's brewing, so can't wait to get more details on that. So
yeah,
but yeah, I think that's what it's going to be. I think it's going to be a magical Valentine's Day. People are going to have a good week.
Probably even good for the single people out there. Like, I feel like it's just the vibe's not going to be so bad, negative. Like sometimes it gets, you know.
Yeah, I was super bad last night. I was in a funk of a mood last night, so
I'm hoping. In bad funk.
Oh yeah, last night was bad.
About Valentine's Day.
Yeah, just life in general.
Just life. We don't have to talk about it on air while we're live, but
right. I made a post about it last night on Facebook, so people know that I was in a bad mood. So, but yeah.
It's all gravy.
But it's better today, so.
Sometimes it's, sometimes it is what it is. But hey, you know what? Today, during my lunch break, I work from home part-time, guys. Thank God. I hate being in the office. And I went outside during my lunch and just stood in the sun. My dogs were doing their thing, and I was just standing there just embracing it. So
I took the whole day off, so.
Well, lucky you. That's better than my day in that case. But yeah, definitely. Yep. You're hearing random voices on our stream. Is a TV on or something? My daughter's home. Might be able to hear her.
My parents have the TV on up front, but
so I didn't think
I can't hear it.
Yeah. So
my house is super haunted too, so
right.
It's highly possible.
All right, guys. Next up is going to be our feature of the week, and this week it's an equipment. I call it a piece of equipment.
I would call it an equipment.
Let's get to it. All right, guys, if you weren't aware, yesterday was a big day. I call it a worldwide national / holiday. It was my birthday. My 29, wink, wink, birthday.
Happy belated birthday.
Yay! So I'm 29 again, just so you know.
Me too.
29 again every year. And
I got carded for a rated R movie when I was 27, so I could probably pass for like 21 maybe now.
Yeah, go for it. I got a special gift from a special friend of mine. She is into like paganism and stuff like that, and I got to spend some time with her over the week, and it was awesome. Got to meet with her, and she gave me a couple gifts. So this week's equipment is the pendulum.
Yay!
You see here, she got me the rose quartz.
Oh, cool.
And then I have a black tourmaline.
Okay.
Right here, which I actually already have.
Nice, nice.
So let's talk about this piece of equipment. Last week was Ouija boards, so it only makes sense to talk about these, right?
Right, and I've actually was thinking of an experiment to try with a pendulum. We discussed off air, but so we'll talk about it too if we want.
We did. That's funny. That's ironic, isn't it?
Yeah.
So guys, if you don't know what a pendulum is, this is a crystal on the tip here and a bead at the top here. You hold it like this, and you hold it as still as possible. You ask questions, and you hope that the answers are coming from a spirit and not from you accidentally moving it.
Right.
So when you have one of these guys, it's a simple tool. I compare it to a Ouija board because this is a tool that you allow the spirit to like touch, guide, whatever you want to call, like consume it.
Right.
Just like a board. Okay. So same thing, but these are pretty much simple yes, no questions. I was
going to ask that. Do you have a set yes, no for yours, or do you let the pendulum itself determine yes, no?
Every time I do a session, I say, can you show me your yes?
Okay. So you ask it to show you. Okay.
Yeah. And then I say, can you show me your no? Which it's just went yes on me. And then my back and forth is my no. And then I don't know is the circle, which right now it's doing a circle. And it's just getting bigger and bigger. So
I know a lot of people even use stands with them. Like you just don't hold it at all and see if it can still move. When I've seen them move.
I want to get a stand because I would love to have where I could just set them down and not hold it and touch it, because I would rather not influence it at all.
Melanie said they had a good pendulum session at the Pythias. I think that happened during their Christmas party.
Oh, nice. Yeah, absolutely. So these tools are used. These tools can also be used like dowsing rods. So you can use the pendulum to help you track things, search for things. I've heard of people using them to guide them to find missing people, to find missing items, whatever you want to use, relying on, it's not quite like the dowsing rods, because dowsing rods do find water. It's not like this is finding water, but I've heard of people using them to find things.
Oh, wow. Did you see Blake's comment?
I've seen one ripped out of someone's hands. That was nice.
Yeah, I've used them. I've had friends use them at a few different places. I used them at a small house down in Sullivan County called the Miram Livery House. I've used it there. We used some out at a private home that was on TV, so it's not really private, out in
Yeah.
Brookville, Ohio. Um, and then I've had friends use them at what used to be Revenant Acres, the old farmhouse out in Charlottesville. There are a
Yeah.
few places I know that I've had friends use them. But yeah,
Brooke,
the
sorry.
idea. Go ahead. The idea I was having was taking a pen, marker, something else that I could attach to a chain, string, something, and holding it, and then holding it close enough to paper without it being stopped that it can draw what it's doing. Like you can see
Yeah.
paper. So
Yeah, I like that idea.
I've even thought about taking the whole human touch out of it and suspending it from a tripod.
Yep.
So
Yeah, Brooke says she found her car keys one time with hers. That's a pretty cool idea. So I've heard of people doing that. But yeah, I definitely love my pendulum. It's fun. I would rather have a thing to prop it up because I would rather not affect it. So
right.
if you use a pendulum, let us know. What do you think? What are your thoughts? All that fun stuff. I'm interested to use the quartz, especially because this to me is for more lighter spirits, and I know it's like love and all that stuff for the rose quartz, but
Hey, Brooke.
I definitely think it's going to be interesting to use this. I purposely got a tourmaline for myself before I got this one because of the negative energies and stuff like that for protection. But
yeah, I actually have on my my portal system that I had built. I actually have a Indian arrowhead suspended from the copper wire from the top,
yeah,
and I have tried to use it as a pendulum without actually touching it, just to see if things will move it. So.
And guys, if you don't own a pendulum, if you have a necklace with a crystal on it, or anything on it, really, I've taken my necklace off that I was wearing and would hold it up and try that to see if it will work.
The necklace I've used the necklace I have on. It's got a Ouija board planchette on it, so it's got the arrow. So
yeah, for sure. All right, guys, we got about 20 minutes left in the show, and we've got lots to talk about this week's tea. Because, as I said earlier, I'm triggered. I was very triggered over the weekend. Somebody really pissed me off. It called for a phone call to Brad because I was going off.
Yes.
Okay. So that's how upset I was about the situation. So, with that said, guys, let's get to the tea. All right, guys.
Tea time. Gotta get my drink.
Time. I actually don't have tea. I do have lemonade, which I think Brad mentioned, or Blake mentioned. And it's strawberry lemonade.
Mine's actually Pepsi tonight, so.
Oh, gotcha. Not actual tea.
Not actual tea tonight.
Let me give you guys a background story. Clarissa, was reached out by a good friend of mine that I have the utmost respect for. I strongly believe he is a sensitive and is gifted.
I agree. He is gifted, and he's a healer too, from what I've known of him.
For sure. And I have the utmost respect for him. And we're not going to give any names for that reason. But I feel like he's been swindled, and I am pissed.
Yes.
Yes. I received a message from him in regards to a situation, a spirit that he has dealt with his whole life.
Yes, since he was 16, I think he said. So like half his life.
Yep. And I'm going to just give you guys a short, brief thing because I don't want to give away who it is or any situation particular to anybody. But this person was given a photograph and told by a psychic medium and was told that this was the spirit that has been haunting him his whole life. And he actually connected with that photo and felt like it represented what he was going through and what he's seen and felt. Well, he shared with me the photo, and my instinct kicked in. I reverse searched it, and where the photo came from, he was lied to about where the photo came from, and lied to by somebody who was a psychic medium, and I was pissed because when people are dealing with spirits, if you are a psychic medium, the last flipping thing you should be doing is lying to your clients.
Right.
Lying to them, whether it be something that is as little and petty as a stolen photo from the internet, claiming that this was your piece of work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pissed. This is the deal, guys. When you are an alleged psychic medium, whatever you say you are, if you're legitimate, if you're legitimate or not legitimate, just know you are toying with people's lives, emotions, their well-being, their mental state. Do not lie to these people. I feel like mediumship needs to be treated almost as high as therapy, in my opinion, like a therapist.
Right.
Because I see this so much, and it why the flip would you claim something was yours?
Yeah, that's the part that was the most. If the medium would have claimed that this is what I feel is there and hadn't taken like full on,
they took credit
as for making this photo, like creating this photo.
They create their. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I'm just.
Yeah, the medium took credit as for drawing this photo that we. Well,
and
she,
said, like,
but
this is from her vision.
Yeah.
And it was a lie. I reverse searched it and found it posted years ago.
Yeah, like 2016, wasn't it?
Something like that. And I just gotta say, guys, I am freaking tired of shit of all these people saying they're freaking psychics, they're mediums, when you're really not, okay? I'm just gonna say it. Like, I see it in the field all damn day, all the time. I have entered this field. I'm triggered. I have entered this field in 2015 as a medium. I didn't join as a paranormal investigator. I joined as a medium. I knew what I was doing. I knew what I had to offer to the table. And I have always told everybody I'm a medium. And everybody knows it.
Mm-hmm.
No denial. I'm not going to sit there and pretend like to you I'm a medium, to you I'm not a medium, okay? Right. I'm not going to fake it, right? It's straightforward and 100% with everybody. I am confident in what I do.
Mm-hmm.
And the one thing I will not do is take advantage of you.
Right.
Take advantage of your mental state, your situation, claim something's my work when it's not my work. So this goes out to all the mediums out there. Prove it. I'm going to implore you to prove it. Quit saying you're one. I want to see it. I want no research behind it. I want to just see you walk in blind and do it. And not mess with people's freaking emotions and their well-being. That's what I gotta say. Don't fucking be a liar.
Right. And
my face is all red. I'm so cute.
And see, I came into the field in 2010 as a paranormal investigator.
Right.
But I can be a medium if I want to be, because I have the abilities. I just don't claim to be one. I don't want to be known as a medium, but I have the ability to do that stuff. That's just not my niche and where I fit into the paranormal world. I'm an investigator. I'll go hang out and investigate with anybody. It's like, I don't want to go in as the medium.
Right.
So therefore, I don't claim to be a medium, but like I said, I can do and
Right.
predict and feel and see and read auras and do all that stuff, but I don't make the claim that I'm a medium. So
Yeah.
I'm
And,
immune from her calling me a fake, because I'm like, I don't want to be a fake, because I don't claim to be any of that stuff.
right. Well, and that's I do have strong feelings. For the longest time I felt like everybody is somewhat in tune,
Mm-hmm.
but over the years, I don't know if I'm going to keep saying that because I feel like some people are so out of it
Mm-hmm.
that it's almost like the more fake they are, they're the people that have insecurities. They're trying to prove a point. They love drama. They love
We still
like the
talking about
people
the
that
same? Are we still talking about the same? I think
no,
we've moved on
no,
to
no.
it. We've
We're
talked.
talking about. I'm talking about a general
Okay.
consensus I've made.
I thought you moved on to a different medium that isn't
No,
a medium.
I'm talking about a consensus of like I meet so and I hate it. I hate it when mediums make mediums look bad. And this is one of those situations where I feel like this person has made what I do and people who are talented like I am to, and I've never said that out loud until right now, but I feel that's how much I feel about this. And I don't like it when they make people look bad. And that's why mediums get such a bad rap. And that's why psychics get such a bad rap, because there's so many people abusing and using other people and their situations, their mental state, their personal spiritual experiences are being exposed in such a bad way.
Right.
And I'm like, we've got to stop. We got to stop doing this. And so I did the right thing. I feel I let my friend know, dude, this is not their work. And I think they appreciated it. I can't sit by and watch this type of shit go down.
Right. And
Um,
we don't. I've not talked to him since all this, to her friend, since all this happened, because I'm friends with him too. But he is super naive. He wants to believe everyone has his best interest at heart and wants to believe everything everyone tells him is the truth. Like, I think he struggled with the fact that we brought up the fact that this wasn't true.
well, and the fact is, not everybody has your best interest.
Oh,
In this
definitely
field.
not.
I mean, even in like paranormal investigators or whatever, sometimes they screw over residential people, whatever. They just want to hunt. They don't want to help. We're not here to hunt. We're here to help when it comes to those. But yeah, I mean, it does suck. Like when you have somebody, and not just him, but anybody in a sensitive situation, and they just think that you're going to be 100% with them, and then when you're not, like that just makes them think mediums are even worse. Like
Right.
they put a generalization in it. And guys, I've done readings for years, and I don't know, like I've never really gotten any negative response to my face about any of the readings I've done. So I am open to criticism anytime. It's just not something that people have come to me about. And I've had repeat people. When I was doing Hannah House, for 3 years in a row, the same person came to my booth for a reading. 3 years in a row. So I'm not saying this lightly when I say I believe in what I do.
And another thing I've noticed about fake psychic mediums is they want to give you like all the details, but then you think about it and they're like, wait a second, they could have looked that up on the internet. Like I've had that happen. I've had a medium come to me with the first and last name of a victim at a certain location, and I'm like, I've been to this location like 15, 20 times, and I didn't even know this person's name. And you're giving me this weird, obscure, off the wall name that I've never heard of. And then I did research and I found it on the internet that was the proper name, but it was so, it's such an obscure name. I'm like, there's no way. There's absolutely no way
Are you
came
talking
up
about
with
the Geyer?
I am talking about the Geyer.
Oh my God. We're not gonna drop a name.
I'm not.
Literally, I was there for that.
Yeah, I was so annoyed. I'm like, you had to have looked that up. And I after she walked away from me, I'm like, I'm gonna see if I can find this information on the internet. And of course I did. I found the little boy's name who was killed at the Geyer and how he was killed and where he was shot and all this. It was all there on the internet.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's no way, absolutely no way you knew this firsthand. Absolutely. Right. I was just like, there's no way.
And then we learned more about that person and found out they are not only a fake ass medium, but they are also a terrible person. So
yeah, and they just thrive on chaos.
They love it.
Mm-hmm.
They love it.
What's up, Jason Snyder?
Jason, you're just joining us during tea time. Tea time is where we talk about things that annoy us in the field.
Yes, paranormal
and
drama.
Today's topic is fake ass mediums. So yes, guys, that experience happened over the weekend. I was fuming, and hey, sister.
Hey, what's up, Scarlett?
And I was fuming over the weekend about this situation.
Yeah.
And
I literally got a text message. Can I call you? I'm like, I guess. So I'm like, I gotta go back to let me get my laptop set up and let me see this video call.
Unhappy.
Let's get this video call going.
Don't take advantage of these freaking people. Blake Price, I will make you my priority for next week's tea if you want. We can talk shit about you. If it makes you feel better.
I don't know. Next week's tea might already be set.
It might already be set. We might have a part 2.
We might have an Ohio asshole that bought a location for $1 part 2 because we have more information about said asshole.
Oh, Jason wants to fight. Jason wants to fight. He ain't even playing. Don't even get me started. But yeah, guys, that's this week's tea. We are just, your girl is not playing this time. Let's not be fake ass mediums, period. If you can't do it, don't claim you can do it, and don't pretend like you can and can't, and then you try. If you're a real medium, I want you to read me. Read this one. Brad, you ever read me?
Yeah,
you ever read me?
Yes.
Don't be doing that. It's weird. Hopefully
you read me all the fucking time, and I can tell. That's what I'm like. I can tell. Like if I'm around a real medium, I can tell when they're reading me. Like,
oh, I read you, don't I?
Some, yes. But I've been around other people who've been claimed to me, haven't even claimed to be mediums, and I can still tell if they're reading me.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a sense that I know. I'm like, because I know I'm reading them and they're reading me, so I can tell like when we're,
Yeah, for sure. The Earth is a donut. Could you imagine?
That'd be cool.
Could be covered in icing and sprinkles. Like,
is it cream filled?
Yeah. Maybe it's like a long one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever those are called.
It's an eclair.
Because
a churro. Maybe it could be a churro. Like cinnamon sugar and
Sounds
hollow
good.
in the middle.
But yeah, that's this week's tea, guys. That's all I have to say. Girl, I am on to you for being a fake ass. End of story, right?
Yep. And I actually learned more about her too.
Okay. You'll have to tell me later?
Yeah, I will have to tell you later. Yeah, this may be too hot for the show.
Too hot for the tea?
Yeah.
We like to keep our tea ice cold and sweet.
Yeah.
For sure. And John's only reading the Playboys. So.
Yeah, strictly for the articles.
Sure you are, John. All right, guys. With that said, we do appreciate you. Thank you all so much for joining us and listening to our tea, our news, our events, all that fun stuff. Links will be below. As always, show some love and follow Brad, follow me. We appreciate all of you guys.
We do greatly appreciate all the support.
Yep, absolutely. Good night.
Night.